just a safety shot now. I'd be disappointed.
Judd Trump, 28.
One of the finals they played English Open, it was actually during the lockdown at Milton Keynes. And in the penultimate frame, trailing 8-7, Neil Robertson from Trump's first shot, the break-off, made a century. And then in the decider, he broke off, Trump made a century. So that's the sort of standard they bring out of each other. Although the UK final just after that wasn't quite that sort of story. It was a very late finish. It went down to the wire. Trump missed a pink till 1 in the morning. They were both a little punch drunk, and Robertson got the win that day. That's the last time he's beaten Judd Trump.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of positive vibes coming from Neil Robertson this week, and his results have shown he's definitely playing a lot better. Sort of had a couple of months
It's a
where
humble
he didn't
request
play
for
in any
everyone.
events, did he? And
Please
then
like and
struggled when he
subscribe
did
the
get
channel.
back.
Thank you so much. Thanks
I think
for
what he's very
watching.
good at, and he did it actually in the interview I did with him, is finding a stat that favours him. So he found a stat that per frames played, he made the most centuries last season. But as he pointed out, he didn't play that many frames because he wasn't in all the big events. But he found something that he's using himself as a positive. And as you know, Ken, the mind is so important in this game.
Without a shadow of a doubt, yeah, and I think he does that really well. Even in defeat, he will always find something that to be positive about in his own game. Good psychology. It was a speculative attempt at a possible plant, but his first priority there, Judd Trump's, was to get that cue ball close to this top cushion behind the black. He has left the possible red into the right centre, but of course, as we know, these middle pockets are so tight. You have to be so accurate now. He's sort of eyeing up the possibility of taking this red on. If he misses it, where does he leave the cue ball, and what will he be leaving? It looks almost dead straight. This is risky. Oh, what a shot. That is, well, cueing of the highest order.
Well, you just have to be so accurate with this, don't you? I mean, look where the cue ball is, just off the top cushion. The red's a little away from the pocket as well. Trump actually said, and I agree with him, I think most people would, it's good for the game that Neil Robertson is sort of coming back to form, because he definitely brings something to it. Most successful player from outside the UK we've ever seen.
Seven.
Yeah, totally concur. I think it's great to see him back on the TV, back playing well. As I said, he's one of the best players I think that has ever played the game. It was great to watch, great for the game.
12.
Good opportunity here.
13.
Came off a bit quicker. The one thing I would say is that he hasn't played, I think he's only played one other match on this TV table. The outside tables, of course, they wouldn't run as fast as the main table. I mean, it wouldn't take him long to adjust, but there's a few shots there, particularly that red for the yellow. It just bounced off a little bit
15.
further than he anticipated. Just sort of slightly cut him out. So that may be a little bit of a difference, particularly early on in this match.
16.
Yeah, lovely recovery. Now he's going to need some sort of angle on this black. I think he's okay. He can run it off 2 cushions for red. Maybe into the bottom right corner pocket.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
humble
a great
request
angle.
to everyone.
Gonna have to
Please like and
force it
subscribe
through.
the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
There's another shot. He anticipated a faster bounce, but didn't get it. So a bit more trickier this red. He's going into other reds. He's not guaranteed to be on a colour. Yeah.
24.
So now he's going to need, well, the shot that he has in the bag and he relies on quite a lot is a long blue. But there's pressure on this shot. Straight in. Excellent.
$29. Neil Robertson,
Well, after the good
29.
blue, that was very surprising. Didn't see that coming.
One.
So Judd Trump with a chance he, I'm sure, wasn't expecting to get after he saw that blue go in, just to land the first blow here.
Yeah, such fine margins at the top of any sport.
5.
And a miss like that, very crucial time. Could be very costly.
6.
The awkward red is the red. Just towards the right hand
11.
side cushion, but there's plenty of room behind that, so it shouldn't really be a problem.
It's only frame 1, but it already feels kind of big, this. Robertson had the chance just to settle down. In some ways it feels a bigger match for Neil Robertson just because Judd Trump's been so used to this stage of tournaments in the last few years. Robertson hasn't.
I think it's a really good point, and there's just that little bit of extra sharpness that maybe Judd Trump has, particularly in situations like that. Now this is the shot off 2 cushions. Just get in anywhere behind that red, possibly for for the left center pocket.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and
Pretty
subscribe
good.
the channel. Thank you so
27.
much.
18.
Thanks for
The
watching.
difference. The pink is in actually an awkward position here for the yellow, so he's got to be pretty good on the blue here.
28.
He's not. It's not ideal. You want to be a bit straighter on the blue, that he could just screw for the yellow into the green pocket. Now we may have to go through the gap of brown and pink. That's the gap, but he hasn't hit it. Now he's having a look to see, does the yellow pass the pink into this bottom right corner pocket, but He's got a straightforward snooker just to roll up behind the pink. Does he take the pot on? Oh, that looks very close. Does a pot? Straightforward snooker, I think. Yeah.
Judd from
So
33.
still a little bit of hope for Neil Robertson if he can manage to hit this yellow.
It's the thing though, must hit it, otherwise he needs to snooker and then try and get separation, get it safe.
It's just a wonderful shot. Played it at a great pace. Knocking it safe as well. So still in the balance, even though Judd Trump holds the advantage of 24 points. He only needs one ball. He's got to be careful. Played this well. Played it very, very well indeed. Good shot.
Yeah, and this is a side of his game that has just vastly improved over the years. The tactical side. Judd Trump is just a terrific all-round player. That's what underpins his success. Obviously he can score, but it's also about putting pressure on your opponent, keeping them out, trying to force errors, force openings.
Foul.
So
Judd
snooker
Trump
required. He was in, wasn't he? He was looking good and then missed that red to left corner, which was unexpected. Remember the red he got in with, and then the recovery blue as well. Yeah, Judd Trump knocks in the yellow.
2.
So 2 snookers needed now.
Judd Trump 2.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and
Two
subscribe
4-point
the channel.
snookers required, but
Thank you so much.
should Neil Robertson
for
pot
watching.
green and brown, would need only one snooker to tie with the blue, and maybe pot the blue, and maybe one snooker to win on the pink. So he'll definitely play on here for a little bit. Well, definitely Neil Robertson. You would feel that. Have a look at the score. He should come to the table and pot this green if he can. Yeah, and he may
3.
pot the brown and blue, as I said. One snooker on the pink. He'll need one snooker to tie if he pots the brown on the blue. That's why he's having a good look. I think it's worth potting brown and blue. Okay, you don't get many chances with just pink and black remaining, but at least you just
7.
only need one snooker. He may only get 1 or 2 chances here, but it's worth it, I feel. No, prefers to keep the blue on the table.
Neil Robertson 7.
course, there are two quarterfinals on. Sean Murphy, Zhang in the first frame. That's a close one. Ronnie O'Sullivan tonight against Si Jiawei. Mark Williams against Jimmy Robertson. Well, that ends that. Neil Robertson has said that he's back to his best, but he knows to really prove it. These are the sort of matches he needs to win against the world number one. He's been a relentless winner these last few years. Judd Trump relishing the chance to win another trophy. Robertson was looking good, he missed that red, and it is Judd Trump who claims first blood. First to six to reach the semis. Trump leads Robertson 1-0.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Quarterfinals day here in Riyadh as this Saudi Arabia Snooker Masters really comes to the boil. Two real snooker gunslingers here, the audaciously talented Judd Trump and Neil Robertson. But Robertson did slip up in that opener. Judd Trump took advantage, he leads 1-0. In terms of the quarterfinal stats, 94th in a ranking event for Trump, 80th for Robertson.
Foul. Neil Robertson 4.
Misjudged. Judd Trump there. He's left a possible long pot of a red as we see the safety shot again. He's just trying to leave it somewhere near the jaws of that bottom left corner pocket. Now these are the type of shots that Robertson is so good at. It's going to require really good cueing here. Screw back for a bulk or blue ball. It's a long way away. That will be a bit of a shock to him because that wasn't anywhere near the jaws of the pocket. Judd Trump coming down, having a quick look, see if that black is potable into the right corner.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and subscribe
Just
the
caught his
channel.
eye there. Just
Thank you so
reset.
much. Thanks for watching.
Nice shot. Stopped in his track slightly. Cue ball just ran on like an inch further than he would have liked.
Eight. Nine.
This is not straightforward. Cue ball in and out of ball. Got to bring it down the left hand side of the table. Lots of left hand side. Oh, he's managed it lovely. Just for that red, just to the right of the pink.
14. Fifteen.
It's gone wrong. Needed to be top side of that blue. Not quite sure. I mean, he's so good at getting a lot of top spin on the cue ball, but can he generate enough through the bulk area and back for this? One of these reds near the black. There's the top spin. Oh wow, what a shot this is. Needs to get away from that red, otherwise he might be blocked. He's okay, but that was a
20.
wonderful shot to get that much distance on the cue ball with very little angle.
Twenty-one.
Well, look at this. Look at the top spin he gets. Not many players in the world play that shot better than Judd Trump, if any.
That's the thing for a player who's had so many
26.
centuries. Sometimes his cue ball can wander a bit, but he just recovers so well. He's just such a great shot maker.
Twenty-seven.
Yeah, I mean, he's as regards like break builders go, he's completely unorthodox compared to the likes of Higgins, O'Sullivan, even, you know, Robertson. A lot of the shots there, a similar shot there,
32.
that the cue ball ends close to the cushion. But as you said, David, and rightly so, he's such a wonderful shot maker. And a wonderful potter.
33.
He recovers every time. This time, though, he's gone too straight on the black.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
40.
just hoping to play for the plant. As you can see, the cue ball is ran too far.
So end of break.
Judd
Zhang has won
40.
quite a lengthy opening frame against Sean Murphy on table 2.
Let's have a look down this line now. What has he got? Well, not much. Doesn't have an edge of one of those reds beneath the pink. And the red just to the left of the black spot. I don't think he can catch the right edge of that to bring the cue ball back to ball. Maybe he might have to swerve it slightly. Not much there, is there? Oh, he's done well. He's done very well. Nothing wrong with his eyes, Dave.
Well, it makes a big difference if you can see what you're doing. Just think every moment of this match feels important. There's such respect between the two of them. They're both aware of the other's abilities.
I think the massive respect. It's been a great rivalry, hasn't it? For the last number of years together. We've watched them play some wonderful matches. Mainly in semi-finals or finals of events that the best matches have played out.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and
Good trump
subscribe
there,
the channel.
very cleverly. Didn't
Thank
want to
you so much.
play the red next to the
Thanks
black.
for
Didn't want to
watching.
bring the black into play. Wanted to keep it tight because he's got a 36-point lead. He's been fortunate there, Neil Robertson.
Yeah, double kiss sent the cue ball back towards ball. That red has come right back across, didn't hit any of the others, so it's near the pocket. So a chance for Neil Robertson, 36 behind.
Yeah, not straightforward, this easy pot, but he's got to find the gap through the reds to try and get out for pink or blue here. Could go wrong.
1.
Not great. He's maybe on the pink up into the green pocket, but that would be a very high tariff shot. And particularly bridging over red as well. Might be better just to run back to the bulk area with the cue ball, keep it tight, wait for a better chance.
Near Robertson 1.
Just in terms of the world #1 position, Kyron Wilson was defeated last night by Jimmy Robertson, so it's coming down to Trump or Ronnie O'Sullivan now. Trump, of course, top at the moment. To get back in the top 16, Neil Robertson will have to reach the final.
Very close to that pot, didn't he? But he's left this one again. Another long pot. Oh, what a shot.
1.
Just the difference between them. Small marginal difference. And Judd has knocked in some of the long pots he's gone for. Neil Robertson hasn't. Particularly the important ones. This is not
It's
great.
a humble request to
Trying to
everyone.
get on that red.
Please like and subscribe
To
the
this
channel.
bottom right corner pocket, I think.
Thank
Has
you
he
so
gone too
much.
far?
Thanks for
Must be
watching.
pretty tight. Maybe just on it. Yeah, no problem.
5.
It's been a tense start to proceedings, but Trump 40 in front here in the second frame.
Seven. Thank you. 8. Eleven.
What a shot that was. He played it right-handed, but the double kiss on the red to get the cue ball all the way up to the blue, well, that was a nice slice of luck. 47 ahead. Blue will be 52, so just one more red required. Anywhere but there. And he needs this red. This is certainly not easy. Going across the table. May refuse it.
Judd trump.
Yeah, have a look at this shot.
17.
He screwed one of the reds in, played it right-handed. Now watch this, the cue ball as the red hits the cue ball, gives it that sort of an injection of pace up towards the blue.
Yeah, it looked the winning shot, didn't it? But then just left himself awkward. But you can see the respect he had for Robertson. He wasn't going to take any risks and open the door for him. He's in a strong position, 52 in front, just needing one more red, Judd Trump.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and subscribe the channel.
Good safety
so
return
much.
from Neil Robertson.
Thanks for watching.
And I'd like to get these reds all out into the open, just to put a little bit of extra pressure on Judd Trump. Judd Trump's trying to get them, keep them safe. Neil Robertson trying to get them out into the open.
Yeah, the black tied up, which favours Trump. He's holding the cards here.
Possibility of taking this red on, but he's worried about the colour. Definitely potable, this red, but as you can see, he's got awkward bridging. Decided against it.
It's a little game of cat and mouse, isn't it? Trump trying to defend the lead he's got. Robertson trying to make inroads, or find a way in anyway. Like I say though, Trump has become such a smart player over the years. It's going to be difficult for Robertson to get a foothold now in this frame.
Yeah, a bit of a strange shot, that previous shot. Neil Robertson left himself, well, to be easily trapped. There's always a big target behind pink and yellow there for the cue ball. Doesn't want to give 4 points away. That would make his task a lot more difficult. Really turning the screw here, Judd Trump. With every opportunity, trying to keep it tight, even though he has a commanding lead, but putting his opponent under all sorts of pressure here.
Yeah, this is well-behaved snooker as opposed to naughty snooker, which is the flair stuff. It's very much of equal value.
That's all he could do near
It's a
Robertson,
humble
but he was
request
always
to
leaving this
everyone.
red
Please like and
into the right
subscribe the
centre.
channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Straight in. Now he'll get a colour safe. Could even nestle up to the black here. Wouldn't be a bad shot, but I think he just wants to maybe put a colour safe. Just have a little bit of extra insurance. Well, he tried to. I'm a bit surprised.
Judd Trump, 1.
Wanted the extra points, but not quite sure. I suppose the blue went in. It was a good shot, but now all of a sudden, sort of giving Neil Robertson a chance to come back to the table.
Yeah, and he's on the black here. Judd Trump opening up reds, having missed the blue. So, okay, he needs a snooker, but more of a chance now than it was a couple of moments ago. Oh, but the black's not in. The black's not in, and he's nodded his head, and it's Judd Trump's frame.
Judd Trump.
Quite a cagey business that, but it is Judd Trump who extends his lead here in Riyadh. It's 2-0, remember, first to 6 to advance to the semi-finals.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
So to table 2, Sean Murphy. 1 each here with Zhang. Murphy's played some good stuff this week. He was saying himself, he seems to have 1 good season, 1 bad season. Last season wasn't great, so that augurs well for this one. Of course, he's already been runner-up to Trump at the Shanghai Masters. So that's 1 each here on table 1. It's 2-0 to Judd Trump over Neil Robertson. Robertson had the chance in the first frame, missed that red, was kind of frozen out really of frame 2. Trump controlled it well. So no fireworks yet, but Trump on top. Just a reminder tonight, Ronnie O'Sullivan against Wee. That could be a real cracker. We saw, of course, O'Sullivan's dramatic win over Zhang last night. Wee was last off against Pang Jung-soo. And also Mark Williams, the evergreen Mark Williams, taking on Jimmy Robertson. Jimmy that is, knocked out the world champion, Kyron Wilson, last night. Yeah, it's noticeable in the players' room, there's far fewer people in there than there was at the start of the week, so the players must be looking around thinking, hang on, there's not many people left to get their hands on that lovely trophy.
Another Judd Trump special. What a shot that was. Using the pack with a bit of side off the side cushion, back up for a ball colour. Played it beautifully.
Five.
Well, if you can make a sizable break here, then it really does pile the pressure onto Neil Robertson, who's kind of been frozen out of this match after failing to win that opening frame. One thing he knows about Trump as well
13.
is that he's super confident right now, back at #1 in the world, 2 tournaments this season, a win and a runners-up spot.
$20. 21.
And one thing he's also done in recent times, he's really embraced travelling, not just on the snooker circuit, but outside of that as well.
28.
Enjoys seeing different parts of the world, and knows it would be a major achievement to be the first winner of this ranking event.
29.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Well, really got into them there.
36.
Yeah, what cue pair he has. Here's a wonderful example of it. Had to force it in, didn't have the great angle. Was able to. Oh, well.
Judd Trump. 36.
Call the police. He's missed one. See how tight these pockets are. That looked, just the pace looked in, the pace of it kept it out. Now there is a red available into the green pocket, but now Robertson, well, he's not entertaining it. He's gonna try and keep it tight, get that cue ball down, and use the yellow as cover for the red that's near the blue. A little bit surprised he didn't take the opportunity there to maybe take that red on. It was a bit risky, but there was plenty of reward had it gone in. He's played a good safety shot. Trying to work out how do I get it safe. Can I get it back to balk? Or do I play a containing safety shot? This red is causing the problem. This one that's close to the left-hand side cushion on the left-hand side of the table. I wonder, will he have to try and pot his way out of trouble here? He may feel he may have to take this red on.
He's really given this careful thought.
Well, he goes. I think he's going to try and pot his way out of trouble here. Could go anywhere. Oh, so it could go anywhere. It was controlled shot. Thought he was going to play it with a lot of pace, but what a pot.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Incredible at that distance. This is certainly not easy either. It's there though. It's there. He's okay. He's on a red into this left corner, and he's on a red into the right corner. Excellent pot on the black as well.
Yeah, fully committed to both pots, didn't he? And now, of course, already in front in the frame. Another chance to extend the lead to 3-0.
Quite incredible, isn't it? I mean, Neil Robertson went back to his chair there, thought, okay, I played a really good safety shot, got my opponent in all sorts of trouble, and he pots a red from nowhere, and it could be a frame winner.
15. 16.
Yeah, so another frame slipping by Neil Robertson. He's going to have to try and get in early in a frame and just exert himself a little
22.
bit. Judd Trump growing in confidence every frame he wins, and I think particularly in the back of his mind he must be thinking, I shouldn't be here really. 4-0 down, he was looking at flights, wasn't he, in the interval? That first round match with Wu Yezhe, but here we
27.
are, quarter-finals, and he's pulling away.
He was browsing Skyscanner for the interval. All of a sudden, yeah, still in the tournament and in a commanding position already early on in this quarter-final. Just his all-round level of performance. I mean, okay, he hasn't knocked in big breaks, but he's potted some crucial balls when he's had to.
35.
He's played really good safety. He's knocked some long ones in. and he's done what he's had to do. It's in bits and pieces, but he won't be worried about that. It's a real excellent match play performance so far. And Neil Robertson is really going to have to up his game. Try and compete with this.
Well, there's just enough on for a century. Could make 100 exactly. The 1,000 will come when it comes, obviously. Winning frames, winning
49.
matches, winning tournaments. There's Jan Verhaas, one of the legends of the refereeing world. He's actually, we were talking last night, me and Phil, on the bus to Jan on the way to the hotel. He's part of the class of '92. That's when he started refereeing. And now does a lot of assessing.
It's a humble request.
Yeah, one of the great referees as well of our time.
Subscribe the channel.
Imposing,
Thank you
big
so much.
figure.
Thanks for watching.
The big Dutchman, as Rob Walker would introduce him to the arena as. Lovely little shot to keep the break going. Beautiful plant. So the possibility of 997. Would I be right in saying that, Dave?
Yeah.
Centuries is on.
66.
Exactly 100. He has to clear all the table. And like from the position he was in a few moments ago, when he contemplated over his next
73.
shot, when he came to the table, he was in a lot of trouble. He made an unbelievable pot on a red, pot a really good
75.
black, and well, this could be another century, as I said.
78.
Wonderful stuff from Judd Trump.
Worth saying as well, of course, there's the 100,000 bonus for making 100 this season. This will be his 17th already. We're only in the first week of
82.
September. But the main thing for Trump is that he has
87.
taken early control of this match. He's got a lot of respect for Neil Robertson. He knows how dangerous he is. He's keeping him at bay really well right now. So
93.
edging closer to the magical 1,000 centuries. This for 997. It's 100 clearance exactly from Judd Trump, who's already halfway towards a place in the semi-finals of the Saudi Arabia Snooker Masters. He leads Neil Robertson 3-0.
It's a humble request to everyone. please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
So 100 exactly from Judd Trump. 3-0, big pre-interval frame coming up. Neil Robertson looking to
Thank you,
get
frame
involved,
4.
maybe go on the attack a little bit more. He's been sort of
Neil
kept at
Robertson to
bay
break.
by some good tactical play from Trump. Although the safety he played looked a really good one, and then Trump knocked in that one the red and did the rest. Still one each, Sean Murphy and Zhang in the other quarter-final this afternoon.
Has he spotted a possible plant into the middle? He's had a look at it, but maybe opting against it. Is he taking this red on just above the black? This is aggressive. Oh, it hit the black there. You could clearly see there was a touch off the black. And that's a mistake. I think he's left this red into the left corner. Didn't look potable, but it obviously was. He's left one red, but Judd Trump's got a straightforward, you think, snooker behind the green. Can he knock that red down the table and just stun in behind the green? Yes, he can. So once again, opting not to take a risky putt on, but just to keep the pressure on his opponent.
Yeah, I mean, how many easy balls has Robertson seen in this match? Not many. But remember, this is best of 11. If he could win this frame, then the 3-1's not too bad.
It's a humble request for everyone. Please
Fancy
like and
Trump for that one.
subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for
Clearly
watching.
just feeling good about all areas of his game, including the tactical side. But then when the chance comes at a long one, he's been knocking them in. As we saw in the last frame, that initiated the century.
Three. Four.
Sean Murphy has just gone 2-1 up on table 2 against Zhang. So he's got the black back on its spot and a real opportunity here to motor towards 4-0.
12. Seventeen. 18. 25.
Not a lot now Robertson could do at the moment. He's been kept
26.
very cold in this quarterfinal so far. Rooted to that seat. Much of this match. Would he get another chance in this frame?
$33.
He was playing for the red into the right centre. Cue ball just bounced off this top cushion just a little bit too far. Still on the red, but he's got to, when potting this red, he's got to play a little cannon off another red and try and get back up for blue. There's the little cannon. He's hit it a little bit too hard,
34.
but it's always going to be on a ball colour. Could still play the blue, but I think he'll play the yellow and screw down the table for this red left of the pack. Short of pace. It's not good.
It's a humble request to everyone.
36.
Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Good recovery.
37.
Wasn't expecting to kiss the black, but he'll take it. But still, good pot up with the rest. Oh, this has gone too far. Wow, what's happened there? He looks bemused
44.
as we are in the commentary box. That was well over hit. End of break.
Yeah, strange one that. So much closer to that red than intended. So that's ended the break. 44. Another one of these frames where he's got a useful lead. And he's determined not to let Neil Robertson see anything. Robertson spent a lot of time down this bulk end, hasn't he, in this match?
Judd Trump. 44.
If we had a sort of heat map of his cue ball, I think most of the shots he's played have probably been from this end.
Yeah, it's been a real good match play performance so far from Judd Trump. Well, he's had to play safety. He's really sort of made sure that he kept Neil Robertson at length. And there's another error. Needs help. Needs help from the yellow, and he may be lucky. But it was a mistake. Red was always going to go into that other red. He was taking a chance, trusting a little bit of luck, trying to get cover with that cue ball in bulk. I think he has. Let's see. Let me see down the line. Have a look. Is he on this red? I don't think he is, because he would have been down on the shot already. So it's a little bit more interesting. He can only nestle maybe into the side of the reds, just beneath the pink. Could play this top cushion first and try and knock this red away from the left-hand pocket. So just top cushion, knock this red up the table, somewhere near the cushion, try and get it safe. But he has left this red. It's a free shot, I think, for Neil Robertson, this red up into the yellow pocket. He's got to take it on, he's got to try something.
It's a humble request to everyone.
Nicely if it goes in.
Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Looks pretty good. Excellent shot. Well played. Now, can he find some inspiration from that? Wonderful shot. Excellent.
Yeah, this is more like it. Neil Robertson on the front foot, attacking.
8.
We saw last night, didn't we? Zhang was 3-0 up on O'Sullivan, missed a red. That turned the match. In this frame, Trump 3-0 up, played that bad positional shot to end his break. And Robertson has found a way in. Now then, this is an important visit for him to get a foothold in this quarter-final.
It's a massive visit for Neil Robertson here, no doubt about it. Judd Trump, he will be, even though he's 3-0 up, he'll be really disappointed he didn't finish the frame the last chance he had. He overscrewed the black out of position. Well, what a chance for Neil Robertson.
15. 16.
23. As well as he would have liked. He was playing for this red into the right centre pocket, so has to play it now into the green pocket. Very good. It's more like it. Now the pivotal ball in this break, and particularly for Neil Robertson to win the frame from this visit, will be that red close to the left-hand side cushion. Bit of work to do before then, but he'll be already contemplating that red and how he's going to attack it.
30.
Judd Trump will just have to sit and wait. Will he get another chance?
$31.
Well, that's complicated things. He's tied it up with that pink. Didn't intend that either, the kiss on the yellow.
36.
So so this is just unravel a little bit. Tester queuing.
Yeah, good recovery, but still not in prime position.
It's a humble request
Don't
to
think he has
everyone.
the angle. We're
Please
potting the
like
black
and
to disturb
subscribe
the
the
pink and
channel.
red.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Has to go around the table, back up for the red. Over on the right hand side, has to miss the brown. He has done. Now needs to slow up the cue ball. Needs to slow up. Oh,
44.
too much pace. But he's back in the frame. 44 break, all square. Everything to play for. Massive frame for Neil Robertson this. And he's played a good
Neil Robertson.
shot. I think he's got
44.
him snookered.
It's going to be 2-2 on table 2. Zhang Dong's made a century. He's not quite done yet, but in fact he is. 108 from Zhang Dong. 2-2 with Sean Murphy. This is such an important passage of play. Look at that, 44 each, but it's 3-0 of course to Trump. It's a massive frame for that man there, Neil Robertson.
Well, he's been knocking long balls in since we started this quarterfinal. That one just got away. It went very close. It was always risky if he missed it. So advantage, Neil Robertson. Paired if he leaves a nice angle on this black, so he can disturb that red and pink. That looks pretty good.
1.
Now he'd love to catch the cushion first and try and knock that red towards the right centre. If he catches the pink, it could go wrong. Needed to hit cushion
8.
and then the red instead of the pink. So still a little bit left in this frame.
Neil Robertson 8.
It's not a good one from there. Robertson needed that red tight to the ball cushion. This red pots. Doesn't have control of the cue ball, but if he gets the pot, it should run into a ball colour. Be very unlucky not to be on something. Missed it.
It's a humble request
relief
to
for
everyone.
Robertson.
Please
4-0
like and
right there.
subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Oh, that was such a clever shot. Refused the pot. It was very difficult. But have a look at this for a safety shot. Not so difficult to hit the red, but certainly He's got to trust luck to keep it safe. It's a one cushion escape, but it's all about getting distance between cue ball and red and hopefully not stick it up. Needs a bit of luck. Has he got it? He has. He's been very fortunate.
Well, second chance at a long red to that pocket. This time he has left one for Robertson. That kind of in awkward positions, or rather unusual positions, but Neil Robertson at long last is in here with a chance to win his first frame.
It's a frame he needed to win, no doubt, to keep his hopes alive. 4-0 down. Well, you couldn't see a way back, particularly the way Judd Trump has been playing, but it was a misplaced positional shot.
6.
Judd Trump led 44-0. Straightforward, black to red. He hasn't scored another point since, and this has been, well, this will be a big relief to Neil Robertson during the mid-session interval. Keeps his hopes alive. He'll have to up his game, no doubt, but he's in there fighting. Good performance.
13.
Yeah, it just gives him a bit of hope. He doesn't lack for confidence, Neil Robertson. Why should he? He's a great champion of the sport.
18.
It's a humble
Important
request
frame
to
to win,
everyone.
clearly.
Please like and
Judd
subscribe
Trump will
the
be
channel.
happy enough. Okay, that one bad shot,
Thank
but
you so much.
otherwise he's looked
Thanks
sharp. He's
for
had a
watching.
century. But it is Neil Robertson who puts himself on the scoreboard as the players head to the interval. Quarter-finals day here in Riyadh, and it's Judd Trump who leads 3-1.
Once again, the Saudi Arabia Snooker Masters delivering the quality snooker from
It's a
afternoon to
100
evening.
request for
And would you look at that
Please
score,
like
Judd
and
Trump has been
subscribe
simply
the channel.
fantastic against Neil
Thank you
Robertson.
so much.
But as for us here in the practice
Thanks
room,
for watching.
Ken, before we talk about how good Judd Trump's been, Neil Robertson, that final frame, that could be crucial.
It certainly could be, because Judd Trump was completely dominating that session. Had a really good chance even in that fourth frame. Just a misplaced shot from nowhere to stop him in his tracks and not continue on the break and win the frame from 44 ahead. Gave Neil Robertson a chance, and Neil Robertson got himself gradually back into the frame and eventually took it. And it could prove crucial in the context of the whole match, because had Neil Robertson have lost that frame, I think the match would have been beyond them, because Judd Trump was just getting better and better and better.
Stephen, we watched some of that together, and one of the things that stood out for you was his safety. You don't often hear that about Judd Trump.
Oh, the first 3 frames was just incredible. You know, he's put Neil under so much pressure. Every time Neil's come to the table, he was absolutely nailed, and then made worse by the fact that every time then Judd was getting in, he was scoring heavy. Obviously made his 997 century, so he just looked in unbelievable form at the start of that match. And the fact that Neil's nicked that frame, he'll be delighted to win that and keep his hopes alive.
And Steve makes a very good point, 997 century, so we're now just 3 away.
Yeah, he's just 3 away, but I don't think he'd be thinking about that during the interval. I think he'd be thinking about what he should have been, you know, and it's a different psychology, you know, because even though he's got the lead, before the start of the match, he would have been delighted with a 3-1 lead. Just the way the match is panned out, he'll be absolutely gutted of the 2 players. Neil Robertson will probably be in better spirits. That's the psychology, right? Without a shadow of a doubt, yeah. Neil Robertson has got a foothold in the game. He's given himself a chance. He knows he should have been 4-0 down, and Judd Trump knows he should have been 4-0 up. So, weirdly, Judd Trump will probably be worse off of the 2 during the interval.
Thank you very much for that. So it's basically game on for the TV table. But as for the other table in action, it is Sean Murphy and Zhao Guodong, currently separated by not a single frame. It is 2 frames apiece. In fact, Sean Murphy was sat in the sofa just behind us there, taking a bit of a breather. But he's also been somewhat of a tourist, because him and Ken went out to see the sights.
Well, Sean, here we are in Diriyah, which was the old capital of Saudi Arabia before Riyadh, and it's nice to get out of the venue and see and experience the heritage of different countries that you visit as well.
Yeah, do you know what? I think we've all been guilty over the years on this tour we've been on. You know, I've been on it for over 20 years now. You just go from a hotel to airport to snooker venue, so it's great to come out and see, isn't it? You know, I think I've just turned 42, and I've had a real sense of when we come to these great places, I want to get out and see a little bit more, and it's great to be here.
Take a few more pictures, but look at this, and this is beautiful.
Oh, it's absolutely wonderful.
And tell me about the tournament so far. I mean, there seems to be a great feel, good factor, the practice facilities, you know, the whole setup, and when the crowds come in, you know, the venue is absolutely superb.
Absolutely, it's been incredible, and of course it's a game changer for snooker. You know, we're used to the world champs having so many points available at the end of the season. This is an opportunity for somebody to change their life. I've kind of gone through the draw so far to the quarters quietly. No one's, you know, I've been out on table 4 and table 2. I'm still in the tournament.
Not what you used to.
But no, I'm delighted to be here and having a great time. The snooker's quite good on the quiet. And yeah, listen, I'd love to still be here at the weekend in a battle for the championship. My game's in good shape at the moment. I'm enjoying being on the tour. I think turning 42 a few weeks ago has had a bit of a profound effect on me. I'm trying to chill out a little bit more and enjoy our time and come and see places like this, and I'm loving every minute of it, to be honest.
Wait till you get to 55. I bet you're looking forward to your next match, your quarter-final. I mean, as you said, this tournament could be a game changer, not only for you, but whoever's left in the tournament as well, for the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Don't forget, we've got the, the World Grand Prix, the Players Series, the Players Champs, Tour Champs. That's all later on. But if you do well enough in this event, you secure your place in those events all the way through the season. You take all the pressure off yourself, and you can just go out and play with freedom.
Well, it's good to see you play so well. Keep it going, and best of luck in the quarterfinals.
Thank you.
Absolutely superb to see some of the fantastic sights Saudi Arabia has to offer. But as for the sights on the baize, it is Shaun Murphy 2, Zhao Guodong 2. But Ken, just very quickly, how beautiful is it in Diriyah?
Oh, it was gorgeous. Yeah, it was just nice to. I've been there before, back in March. But yeah, wonderful place just to walk around. Great history, great sort of heritage there, and the coffee is pretty good as well.
Oh, is it really? Okay, we'll note that one. And in terms of the actual match, 2 apiece. Zhao once again battling.
He's looking brilliant, Zhao Guodong. Another player. I mean, you could make a case for both of them. They've kind of just gone unnoticed in this event, really, just sailing through the draw, both playing some really good stuff. Zhao made a really nice century break in that last frame. Could have been a 1-4-4, I think, in the end, but broke down, made the ton anyway. But he's really taken it to Shaun. He's involved in a big match there.
His bottle's properly classed. There'll be 2 matches we can enjoy as well this evening taking place. All 8 quarter-finalists will be competing, 2 this afternoon and 2 this evening, and expect a big crowd in because the Rocket Ronnie Sullivan will be taking on another man from China in Si Jiahui. Do not expect Si Jiahui to be turned over, much like Zhang Anda. Could that one go all the way to the wire? And as for the other member of the class of 92, Mark Williams, he faces Jimmy Robertson, who's just had a superb tournament. It'd be fairy tale stuff, Ken, if he were to go possibly to the semi-finals.
Yeah, it would do. I mean, he's had a great run. You know, he's already beaten John Higgins, beaten Corin Wilson, playing some great snooker. He's lost a lot of weight. He's out back running. He's got this addiction to running now. He looks great, and it looks really fit. He's really up for it. Got his love back and his confidence back, and he's playing great snooker. It's great to see.
And that's a huge point. His confidence, not just for this tournament, but actually for the entire season. To beat 2, 1 former, 1 current world champion, a former world champion, a 3 times world champion he's currently going to be playing. I mean, remarkable.
Yeah, and I think just for his own confidence and self-belief in general, maybe just away from snooker, he's having to deal with the health problems that he's got, the tremor, and, just to give himself that belief that, okay, I can still compete at this level, regardless of what's going on. I'm still able to overcome these issues and play to a good level. And, boy, is he playing to a good level this week.
Yeah, he absolutely is. Make sure you watch the action this evening. As for this afternoon, though, we can very much enjoy what's taking place between Judd and Neil Robertson.
Yeah.
In terms of Neil Robertson now, you said he'll actually be in... I was trying to look to see if he was around here. If he's in positive spirits.
Yes.
He is 2 frames behind.
Yeah.
Does he need to change anything for you?
I think his long ball game has to be a little bit sharper. I think Judd's long ball game was superb. He only missed 1, I think, of the ones he went for. Neil Robertson missed a few. It's not like him. He needs to get in early and stamp his authority right from the front. But this next frame, I think, is massive for both players. Judd to assail that 3 frame gap, and then, of course, if he just knocks back to 1 frame behind, then we'll match on again.
On a human level, how tough is it knowing for both players 1 mistake costs you the frame?
It's demoralising, isn't it? As a player, that they are the fine margins at this level. 1 mistake can be the difference, but we was kind of on the money with what we said at the top of the show, that I felt that this game was going to be won from distance. The player that can get in first and knock those long balls in, you fancy them to go on and win the match. But it's very interesting, and Ken is right in what he says, that Judd will probably be a little bit disappointed there, because at top level sport he knew that was a chance to really put this match to bed, and all of a sudden Neil's got the chance to go 3-2, and it's very much game on.
And just to add a little bit more history to this one, so they've played each other 23 times. It's 13-10 in favour of Judd. In terms of quarter-finals, it's 3 apiece. In terms of the last 2 matches, it's 1 apiece. So how will this one go? It is currently anybody's guess, but it is all for Neil Robertson to mount that comeback. It's 2 frames behind. He trails the world number 1, Judd Trump. This match is game on after the break. It's quarterfinals day here in Riyadh, where the world number one currently leads Neil Robertson, the 2010 world champion, by 2 frames, 2 of the biggest hitters in the history of the game. How will they fare? Let's hand back to Ken Doherty.
It's a
But
humble
first,
request
Dave
to
Hendon.
everyone. Please like and
So
subscribe
Judd
the
is in
channel.
front. Just a little bit
Thank you
of
so much.
disappointment, I guess, from
Thanks
his point
for
of view.
watching.
Didn't quite press
Thank
on
you.
to 4-0, but 3-1.
Frame 5.
A useful lead. He's halfway to the
That's on
semis.
break.
Neil Robertson with something to build on, though, winning that 4th frame. It's always a fascinating clash, I think, when these two meet. What has the second half got in store for us?
Well, these 2 reds are plant. Immediately, Neil having a look at the line. Now, if he does take it on, the cue ball will be going right through the pack. Reds everywhere. And can he get on a colour? Oh, he's unlucky. He's unlucky. He's not on the black there. Look where the red has come just to block the path. Good plant though. Now, is he going to take on blue or yellow here? Could cut the blue into the left middle pocket. Pretty good. You heard the clap from the spectators on the left-hand side of the
6.
auditorium. They knew it was in straight away before we did.
Seven.
Well, what a thing to happen. Just kept running, didn't it, the cue ball?
It's hard to believe, isn't it? We spoke about the pace of this table compared to what he would have been used to, because he played most of his matches, bar one, on this TV table, on the outside tables, and they're a little bit slower than this one, and that's just caught him out there. Once again, another blue into the opposite middle pocket this time. Yeah, well played. And he's on the red into the corner. So 2 good blues there.
12.
Keep the break going.
every credit. And it's a good sign for Robertson fans. He's on the front foot here. It's a little bit reserved maybe early on in the match, although to be fair, he didn't see much. But after the interval, head cleared during the 15-minute break, he's come out fighting. And when he's playing that sort of snooker, he's as good as anybody. He's always had great presence, I think, in the arena. You know, he looks a top player. Judd Trump will be aware of that. Nice piece there with Ken and Sean in the interval. It's true, these guys, when they were boys, they could never have imagined some of the places they would be visiting, playing snooker, which was just, of course, a hobby in those days. Now they get the chance to see parts of the world they maybe never thought they would.
Yeah, and I think it is important as well. I know some great images from Zhang, the Terracotta Warrior. It's nice to get out and, you know, explore the local culture, local food, enjoy the hospitality, but see some of the cities that,
It's
you
a
know,
humble
before
request
years
for
ago, you
everyone.
go to certain
Please
cities
like
and all
and
you'd see is the
subscribe the
hotel or
channel.
the venue, the practice room.
Thank you so much. Thanks for
Good idea
watching.
just to get out, explore and see a bit of the world that you're traveling to, not just hotels or snooker venues, practice rooms. I really enjoyed that last night. A little trip around there, yeah, beautiful part of the city. Great history and heritage.
Could be a new career. Ken, now Judith Chalmers has retired.
34.
Have Q will travel there. That'll be the new show.
Of course, Neil Robertson, as a teenager, travelled all the way from Australia to give this a go. My word, he's done well. And again, looking just to get things into play here. Yeah, there's a definite kind of change in focus here, post-interval. He's firmly on the front foot.
Yeah, you can see there's straight away, there's a bit more of a spring in his step, isn't there? Stomping around the table. Very confident walk then, Robertson around the table. Gives off good positive body language.
49.
This is a good response. Wasn't really a mistake from Judd Trump. He just broke off and left that plant.
56.
Unfortunate for him, so can't really sort of be too hard on himself in this frame. But there's no doubt we'll be still contemplating that missed opportunity to be 4-0 up. It was an overscrewed black just for a simple red. And that will still be playing on his mind, I'm sure.
Yeah, we've been talking about Trump's century tally. I mean, Robertson's not that far behind, 943. Of course, these are the only two players to have made 100 plus in a season. Robertson did it first, 103. Trump was the second, 102. It used to be, if you made that many in your career, that would have been considered remarkable. Now, to do it in one season really takes some doing.
It's funny you should say that, because when I turned pro a long time ago, 1990, but that was a milestone for a lot of players, was 100 centuries in the career, not in one season.
69.
Now, well, the milestone is 1,000. Ronnie O'Sullivan, of course, was the first man to achieve that. It was against this man, actually, Robertson,
70.
the final of a tournament a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, I think he went in off the last shot and Robertson won the high break, as I recall, so he was happy as well. Anyway, he's won this frame. He'd love to make the century, though, just to sort of hammer home the point.
7-7.
No, it just caught
It's
the
a
top cushion,
humble
didn't it? But
request to
nevertheless, from his
everyone.
first
Please like
chance
and subscribe
from
the
the
channel.
plant, he made 77.
Thank you so
That's
much.
more like it from Neil
Thanks for
Robertson. He was
watching.
3-0 down, remember, but now there's only one in it at 3-2. Quarterfinals day at the Saudi Arabia Snooker Masters. Neil Robertson on
Frame
the comeback
6.
trail. He was 3-0 down to Judd Trump. It's 3-2. He's
Robertson
just
to
made his
break.
highest break 77 in frame 5 from his first chance. Must have been hard for Robertson sitting out the big events that, you know, he's won. Champion of Champions, the Players Series tournaments, and of course not qualifying for the Crucible. Must have been absolute agony. He's hoping that's just a minor blip in what's been a magnificent career, with much more hopefully still to come.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
He's having a look at this long red and maybe on it. No. Didn't play for it, but he needs to run that red, otherwise he may leave it on. Just about, I think. Just about past the middle pocket. I don't think it's cuttable. So Trump will come around to have a look. If he does take it on, well, it's a very fine shot, not knowing where the cue ball would be finishing up. So just past the point where he can cut it in. Full concentration, Robertson. Oh, great opening red, and he's okay. He's on the black, being a left-hander. He's just got enough of the cue ball to be able to cut this black in. Doesn't have to worry about where the cue ball will finish as we see this wonderful opening red. It's okay, just about.
So looking to hit back and just hold Neil Robertson at arm's length.
9.
This match is warming up, isn't it? It was quite sort of cagey early on, but now we're starting to see it become a bit more free-flowing. Reminder, they played Champion of Champions final 5 years ago. Robertson won 10-9. There are 8 centuries. 8 centuries in the match. Incredible standard. But it's not all about centuries, it's sometimes the closer frames, the odd shot here and there that can be really significant. We saw the misjudged positional shot from Trump playing its part in frame 4. Let's guard against that here.
15. Twenty-two. 23.
Just contemplating, will he go into the pack of reds here, or will he just play for the loose red just above the pink? Playing for the loose red, and I would feel probably play for blue next.
30.
Just coming a little awkward. He's bridging over this red. Still shouldn't be a problem.
Thirty-one.
Now this could be the key shot. He's got to avoid
It's
those
a
two
humble
reds just above
request
the
for
pink
everyone.
to the
Please
right and try
like
and
and
hit the pink
subscribe
full
the
ball
channel.
here.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Lovely shot. Beautifully played. Didn't have to play it
36.
with a lot of pace. He just nice control, little cannon, just for holding for the two reds into the right centre.
Thirty-seven. 44.
'Good pot required here. Just overran slightly once again. Doesn't have to play a cannon here, he can just drop the black in dead weight. likes red. Mid-distance, good pot. And when he pots this red,
52.
if he pots this red, he will release the one just to the left of it. So this is the, well, you would say, big shot in this frame. Well played.
53.
But once again, struggling to get the right side of the black. Just keeps losing the cue ball slightly.
60.
He's coming out with some amazing pots.
61.
Still struggling for position. One more good pot. This blue chipped it in to the right centre pocket. Doesn't have to worry about the cue ball. It's there. It's good. And this has been a really wonderful break
66.
from Judd Trump. Great response. He's had to work hard for it. Potted some wonderful balls to keep the break going. And he's just about over the line.
Well,
67.
he still needs a colour in, doesn't he? 67 still on the table without the colour. It's been an adventure as much of a break, this.
It's a humble request to everyone. Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
So just looking to push the green safe,
Judd Trump. 67.
but still a glimmer for Robertson here. Just quickly, Sean Murphy 3-2 up on Zhang on the other table.
Almost another couple of rolls of that cue ball and it would have been tucked up nicely behind the brown. Oh, great shot. Another wonderful long pot from Judd Trump.
1.
Such a strong part of this game.
Three. Judd Trump.
Well, that was a very surprising miss, and Robertson's going to have a look here. Okay, 17 at 59 on, but Trump could really just have put the frame away and saved maybe 10 or 15 minutes of potential agony if he just pots this, which you thought he would have done all day long. Robertson can take this down to the last red. There's always the free ball in the background. I think it was Andrew Paget, wasn't it, earlier in the tournament? Seems a long time ago now, win a frame after getting a free ball.
No.
Needed 3 snookers, actually, as you said. So it is possible. Now he won't take the red that's close to the pink. He'll take the other red. Oh well, I say that. That was a poor shot. You see that red below the pink? It's in a
16.
perfect position for a snooker. I still think he'd probably be better off taking the red that you have a free ball, which in turn could be worth a maximum of 12 points. No,